know it's the elephant in the room, so let's address it and let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video, talking some NBA, talking about one Lebron James, who again has left the NBA world perplexed, if you will, a bit speechless, if you will, and for two things. One, of course, the fact that it is year 15, LeBron James is still LeBron James, and what I mean by that is that he has still been able to play at such a high level, the high standard that we have him at. He's still able to perform at that and maybe even exceed it. I'll go into his numbers in a little bit, but let's talk about the second and more important issue. Are the Cavaliers playing LeBron James too many damn minutes, okay? So right now he's leading the league in minutes at 37.9, so just about 38 minutes a game. And he's had to play 40-plus minutes in 7 of the Cavaliers' 17 games so far, okay? And so Tyronn Lue was asked about this and whether or not LeBron James is playing too many minutes. And basically, I'm paraphrasing here, but he mentioned something along the lines of, well, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Abdul-Jabbar, and all these greats played heavy minutes later into their careers, so when you're great, sometimes you have to do it. And so he kind of expanded upon it like that, okay? One, what do I think about that? And two, is he right? Let's address the first thing. It is true that a lot of these great players did play a lot of minutes. Michael Jordan especially. I looked into the numbers. I mean, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago, he averaged 38.8 minutes a game, and that is more than what LeBron James is averaging right now that's leading the league, and that's more than what LeBron James averaged last year that led the league. And that was Jordan at 35 years old, okay? And LeBron is younger than that. I believe he's 32 or 33. And Jordan averaged, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. So it's not like they played him a lot of minutes and he wasn't even still effective. No, he was still able to be very effective, okay? So that is number one thing, that these greats did play a lot of minutes, but we all know that we've gotten smarter. We've gotten better at this. We know that rest, being able to play less minutes, is better on these players' bodies. We have more technology. We have more knowledge now. And so we are utilizing that, and I'm all for it, because if you don't need to play these players that many minutes, you don't have to, and you shouldn't, okay? But, again, is Tyronn Lue doing it out of necessity, or is Tyronn Lue doing it just because he can do it? Tyronn Lue is clearly doing it out of necessity because the Cavaliers defensively have been pretty awful to start the year. We all know this, folks. Okay, the Cavaliers have been just god-awful on the defensive end, and they've lost already to some pretty bad teams, and they've been in close games with some really bad teams, okay? And so they're sitting right now, and it's only November, but they're sitting at 10-7, which is 4th in the Eastern Conference. So for the Cavaliers, okay, they were out of the playoff picture a couple weeks ago, okay? For them to get to where they want to, which is even make the freaking playoffs, okay? And I know I'm kind of exaggerating here, but honestly, they were not in the playoff picture a week or two ago. They need to win these games. So these games are very important. The Cavaliers haven't locked up a berth or anything like that. They haven't locked up any sort of security in terms of the NBA playoffs. So for them, they need LeBron in these games for whatever reason. Derrick Rose has been out, You've had to start Iman Shumpert at point guard. Isaiah Thomas is still out. He's out till December. Who knows when he'll be back. We've had other injuries. Tristan Thompson is still out. So the Cavaliers have not been healthy, and they have not been good defensively. Their second best player, like I mentioned, is out. And so they have needed LeBron James, and there has been a clear need for him to play all these minutes, okay? And I get it, the concern for LeBron James. But this is LeBron James we're talking about here, folks. Nothing, it feels like, that is typical applies to this man, because for once he never gets hurt. Knock on wood over here. He doesn't get hurt. He's durable as hell. But funny thing about that is, it's funny because people see all these minutes and they think, well, LeBron has played a lot of minutes. If you include playoff games too, he's played a hell lot of minutes. But LeBron James actually has never played a full season in his career, I believe, okay? Michael Jordan did it 9 times. So when LeBron James needs rest, he just can take a game or two off, okay? He does not like to be compromised if he is playing. If you're playing LeBron James, you should be able to play him for 48 damn minutes if you want, okay? But if he is not feeling well, obviously he can sit. I know the NBA has now some rules around resting guys on televised games and whatnot, and how you have to inform teams beforehand, and I get all of that. But if LeBron James, is banged up and he really is tired and he is taxed, then he should sit out games, and he's done that before. He's taken 2 week vacations during the damn season, folks, okay? For LeBron James, he knows his body better than anybody else, certainly better than we do. We know how much he takes care of his body. He invests millions of dollars in taking care of his body. He knows his body is his chamber. That is his well-being, and for him, that is his livelihood, for him to take care of his body. And we are no one to question the fact that LeBron James doesn't take care of his body. So clearly, if he knows that he can play these minutes, why not let him play these minutes? And folks, LeBron James is averaging 28 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 8.5 assists a game, folks. He is still at the top of his game. People are waiting for him to decline, and he is not declined. So why is there a need for reduced minutes? Look, when Tim Duncan was playing like 20 to 25 minutes a game, he was clearly over the hill and could not score like he used to in his prime, and he was just done. He was just done, and Pop knew it, and that is why Pop did not play him 40-plus minutes, 35-plus minutes that he did when Timmy D was in his prime. So that is why LeBron James is not Timmy D, because he is not at the point where his stats are being compromised. His numbers are still off the charts. He is still the best player in the world. So I think we need to take a step back here and, give Tyronn Lue a little bit of a leeway here. If he wanted to rest LeBron James, he would, if he had a choice. Some of these situations he hasn't had a choice because the record has been so bad and because they've been in so many close games and their defense has been awful and so many guys have been out. And two, LeBron James knows his body, folks. If he wanted to rest and if he wanted to not play at that many goddamn minutes, he would tell Tyronn Lue and he would take some games off. So I think we're all freaking out here. Let's take a step back and relax. This is still, of course, LeBron James. He is not your typical NBA player. That is what I think, folks. Let me know what you guys think. Agree, disagree. Leave a comment down below. If you guys like my videos, please make sure to subscribe down below. Follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, link down below for that. Thank you for watching.